Good day and welcome to a place of grace. Today we will kick off our message from Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 4. It says that if you wait for the right wind and weather, you will never sow or harvest anything. Therefore it is important for you to start at any given moment, and therefore the title of my message today is Progressing Against All Odds. In Nehemiah chapter 4, the Bible says when Nehemiah heard that the walls in Jerusalem had been broken down and nobody was building them, he took it upon himself to go back to his country to go and rebuild the walls. They came together, put up resources with his people, and there they began the project. They began to build the walls against all odds. The Bible says as they were building, they identified that they have enemies. There was Sanballat and Tobiah. They had a problem with what Nehemiah was doing with his people. The walls were forever there because it says that they were rebuilding, meaning that they were in existence. They were just not in a good condition. The enemy was never bothered by the existence of the wall. The problem began when you began to see that there is beauty in what existed. The enemy will never be bothered by you having potential or talent. Start doing something about it, then you will realize that you have a problem. Tobiah says that whereas they were building, they became furious, knowing that these people are progressing and taking positive steps in order to finish their project. They began to discourage them, and in discouraging them, Tobiah says, the wall that they are doing, even a fox can bring it down by its weight. That's just how light they're saying that the wall is. It carries no strength, there is no potential. So therefore, if it carries no potential, why worry? You need to understand that what Sanballat and Tobiah are saying is just a mere opinion, and if you do not put it to heart, it matters not. They continued to build with Nehemiah and his people because the Bible says they had the mind to work. You should have the mind to work if you want to accomplish things, because your enemy doesn't stop. The Bible says as they got halfway, Tobiah and his people, they became furious because they are not frustrating them enough for them to stop. And then why do they get frustrated? They've already said a fox can get on the wall, therefore why frustrated? It means that they are just scared, they're intimidated by what you're doing. But if you stop, you will never realize the potential or what could become of what you were doing. The Bible says they continued, and as they were continuing, the frustration grew. And as they became more frustrated, they came up with more plans to frustrate what they were doing. The Bible says the way those people had the mind to work, they continued and devised their strategy to align with what the enemy was doing. They told themselves that we are not going to stop to accommodate Tobiah and his people. We are going to build with one hand and hold a spear on the other. You need to understand that you need to do anything to make it work, because the circumstances are never going to change to work for you. They will just bow as you are moving. Have the mind to work and see what happens. They continued and managed to finish, irregardless of what Tobiah and Sanballat said. You need to understand that when people are discouraging you, it is merely words. It doesn't matter. If you continue to build what you've started, God will help you and give you the wisdom to finish it. So I do hope that you consider the things that you like, the things that you are dreaming of doing, and start doing something about them. Because you need to understand that the Bible has already warned you that there will never be a perfect time for you to sow. And if you don't wait, or you just keep waiting for the right time to sow, you will never have a harvest. Go and start, irregardless of what the circumstances are. You've got enough talent. You've got enough strength for it. You are just looking down on yourself. Recognize it, and God will bless you. I hope you enjoyed this message, and you're going to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching until the end.